Hey, I'm Jono, and this is the story of the Pound Gap Massacre. This story has been requested by more than one person. Dr. Marshall B. Taylor would be hung for the murder of the Mullins family on October 27th, 1893. The man was allowed to preach his own hanging. He preached from Revelation 3 and how people should resist the devil. He also warned that anyone who participated in his hanging would experience the wrath of the book of Revelation. This is him here. He was a soldier, he was a pastor, he was a farmer, and he was a doctor. Until 1876, where he would have his first accusation of murder. He was accused of killing an outlaw in Wise County, Virginia, and he was acquitted of this. And immediately after being acquitted of this, he became a deputy to the U.S. Marshal of Wise County. He wouldn't be a marshal long, though, because he would get fired for having a shootout with one Ira Mullins over a bunch of unstamped whiskey. This would lead to someone dying and multiple people being injured, and Ira himself being left as a paraplegic. The Mullins family were set on their revenge, and they made sure that Taylor knew that they would return the favor. So he decided not to give them a chance, and he would ambush them at a place called Pound Gap. On May 14th, 1892, Taylor would hire two assassins with the last name of Fleming, and they would set up to ambush the Mullins family as they were coming into Kentucky. Now, 7 members of the Mullins family were on this wagon, and Taylor with his 2 goons were stationed up behind some rocks and began to firing without warning at the Mullins family, killing 5 of the 7 members. Dr. Taylor and his 2 goons would go on the run in Wise County, and he would be hiding in his son's attic for a little while before the U.S. Marshal would finally bring him in. And out of the 2 men, one of them would be shot upon capture, and the other one would later be acquitted. Now, Taylor would claim that he was having religious visitations, and that was the reason that he carried out this wrath, and that after he was hung, that like Jesus, he would raise from the dead after a couple of days, and then bring the wrath of God to the judge and everyone else who convicted him. His lawyers attempted to get him to plead for the insanity deal, but the judge shot it down and convicted him to hang. The 2 remaining Martin family members were there to watch him hang. And that's the story of the Pound Gap Massacre.